What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today you might see some empty holes in the background because these go 3D. The reason being of that is because we're going to show off some of my favorite Funko Pops in my collection. Now, I love all my Funko Pops. It's just some I just have that are some of like really favorites in my collection. So let's get straight into this, guys. So first up, we are going to start off with this one right here. Now, a lot of these are in protectors, and some of these is just because I love the pops or I love the movies a ton. So this first one we have is Bullseye. This is the Target Con exclusive one. Really nice pop. This one's from 2021. It says Target Con, Funko Target Con 2021. Bullseye has been the official Target's official spokespup since 1999. The life of the party wherever he goes, from store openings to awards shows to Hollywood red carpet events. He might just be the world's most lovable bull. I'm not even going to say the last part on the back of the box. On the back of the box, but there's the back right there. I love this one. This is the only Bullseye I have in my collection, but I hope to add more to my collection soon. There's Bullseye right there. Close this. Okay, next up is a show that I really enjoy. I grew up watching this show since I've started watching this show since when I was like 9, I think, when I started watching the show. We have not Gravity Falls, Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls. I picked this up last year from Funko Hollywood. This is such an amazing Funko Pop. There's the rest of them on the back there. There's Mabel, Dipper, Grunkle Stan, and Bill Cipher. But that's not all of them, because there is a chase for Dipper. There's also a chase for Bill Cipher. There's a Hot Topic exclusive Mabel, and then there's a Hot Topic exclusive Waddles. But I don't have the chase Dipper, but there is Dipper Pines. And like I said, I love the show. I grew up with it. There's Dipper. Move him over here. And to go along with Dipper, we have the Bill Cipher Chase. Now, this one I actually got when I bought my Freddy, my first ever Freddy, which I think I talked about in yesterday's video. But this is such an amazing pop. It is a chase. This was actually the first ever chase pop I ever got from my collection, which this box is like mint. The only thing that was wrong with it, I think, when I got it was that there was like a tiny crease on the top. I don't even care. This pop is staying with me. I love the Gravity Falls pops, and they are considered in the pop animation line. But I'm putting them with my Disney pops because I love Disney. But there's the Chase Bill Cipher. Now, guys, I know I haven't been making like a lot of new videos like what new pops I'm getting. It's because I haven't been spending a lot on Funko Pops recently because SDCC is coming up and I do want to save my money for that. But let's get into this one. So this one I actually picked up this year, and it was in like my first ever, I think, 10 or 15 videos I ever did. It is the original E.T. number 130 in the Pop Movies line. This one I love. I love this. I don't know why. I've always wanted this pop and I just never got it. Until about 2 months ago, I picked it up off a Whatnot auction for about $30. I thought it was a good deal. It's for my collection. Even though the top and the side of the box is damaged, the front is mint condition, and it is staying with me in my collection. It is a 2014 pop too, so it is going to be in a little bit of rougher shape because they didn't invent protectors then. But I still think this is an amazing figure for my collection. There's E.T. Alright, next up, we have this one. So this is one of the few only Spider-Man ones I have that's in like a lot of my favorites in my collection. We have the Diamond Edition Target Con exclusive Spider-Man Diamond. This is such an amazing Funko Pop. I do want to eventually get the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in the 3-pack. I want to get that 3-pack with the Tom Holland Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. I would like to have that 3-pack. I have seen the 8-pack at Walmart. I'm not a big fan of it just because, I mean, it's pretty much all the comics, but you have to buy it for the Sandman and the Lizard, I believe it is, which I think Funko's trying to find a way for us to just spend money on pops, which not a fan of that, but this one's still a really nice pop, and it did come with a t-shirt, which I still have the t-shirt, I believe, but I'm not sure. I can't find it though, but I think I do have it. But there it is right there. Next up, we'll do this one. So this, okay, besides Toy Story and Willy Wonka, this is my third favorite movie of all time. And it's a pretty iconic movie. We have Shrek. This is the new Shrek. I picked up in one of my recent videos. I would love to have that the original Shrek in my collection. It's super expensive. It's around $120. So I'm okay with the one with the balloon, and it's definitely a cool one. I would love to have the rest of them in my collection. And also, one pop I would love to see for SDCC this year is Lord Farquaad. I mean, we've got him in Mystery Mini form. As long as we get a new Shrek character for SDCC, I will be happy. As long as we get a new character, I wouldn't even mind the, what is it called? Shrek as a human. That would look cool. I would love to see that, actually. But there is Shrek right there with the balloon. Next up, we have, these next two I'm about to show you are from my top 10 of last year. For me personally, we have the Walt Disney with Camera Funko Shop exclusive, super awesome Funko Pop, part of the Icons line, and this is a Funko Shop exclusive. I'm really surprised when this first dropped, it did not sell out, and I was gonna buy it when it first dropped. I didn't because this is the time, about a week before I went to Funko Hollywood, I believe is when I got this one, before I got this. So, it was a super awesome pickup at Funko Hollywood, and I'm really loving this pop. Super cool. Next up, we have from SDCC last year. By the way, can I just say, last year's SDCC was my favorite SDCC. Besides 2020, I think that was the best year for SDCC since the pandemic. But we have Short Round from Indiana Jones. Now, this is the only Indiana Jones pop I do have in my collection. I do want to get the New York Comic Con exclusive Indiana Jones with the snakes. I would also like to get the Hot Topic exclusive one. This is such an amazing pop from SDCC, and I picked this up at GameStop. I couldn't get it off the Funko shop, so I picked it up when it released the day after because I think I was traveling the day of the drop on SDCC, so I couldn't pick it up then. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, guys. I might have an error of pox. Hold on. So where it says scan track on more, where Shrek is right there, Short Round doesn't have that. Huh. Who knows? Maybe that is an error pop, but I don't know. But I love this one, and I'm super excited to have him. And this next one I'm about to show you, I actually picked up at Funko HQ. We have the Peter B. Parker Hot Topic exclusive. This is such an amazing Funko Pop. We are going to take him out of the box because this one does have an Easter egg on him, and I think it's super cool. It is, when you take it out of the box, it is a bobblehead because it is Marvel, but if you look at the shoes, it says "Cool Dad" on the slippers, which I think is cool, and it looks exactly like him from the movie. I'm very excited for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse to come out. It was supposed to come out this year, but they delayed it for next year. And there are rumors it's supposed to come out next year, but I think we're gonna have to wait until like 2026 or 2027 for that to come out. So I will be waiting, but I'm super excited that I have this one in my collection. Next up, we have this one. So this is another cool pop I picked up this year, I think. I actually picked this. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got this off of Whatnot. We have the Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time. Now, this is a super awesome figure. On the back, there's Marceline, Finn, Jake, and the Ice King. I would love to have Jake and Finn for my collection. Or no, Finn and Jake, sorry. And then I would also like to have Ice King. I wouldn't mind Marceline. I would like to complete the original set because I know there's also Princess Bubblegum. I would like to collect the Adventure Time pops, but I think I'm just going to go after those three I mentioned. So, pretty cool pop, though. It is 2015 pop, and there's only a bit of shelfware and sticker residue. And this box is mint. It's, like, probably the best box I've ever seen on a Lumpy Space Princess. Alright, next up, we have this one. So, we have one I got for Christmas about 2 years ago. I think I got it in 2022 for Christmas, I think. We have Bob Belcher. Now, the box is not in perfect condition. I don't know if y'all can see that. The top's a little bit damaged. And the back, it does have some damage. But honestly, from the front, it's not horrible. So that's why I like this one a ton. And I keep it in the front. And plus, it is a 2015 pop. It is, it was I think they bought it either at Box Lunch or Hot Topic. That looks like Box Lunch, but I can't tell. Oh, I took the sticker off of Shrek, because I think I got that one Hot Topic, but I think that's a, Hot Topic sticker, but it's still a really cool one. Oh, and guys, while we're talking about favorite Funko Pops, there are some favorite Funko Pops I don't have in my collection, and I'm hoping I get to add this year. Like the flocked Surfing Tony the Tiger. I would love to have that in my collection. That is definitely one on my list I would like to pick up. But this was my number one pop, I think, from last year, from 2023, and it is definitely my number one favorite of all in the TMNT line. We have The Last Ronin, guys. This Funko Pop is so awesome, and I have the soda to go along with this. I just love this pop, and I remember when I first got it, I was so excited I saw it there. I think I traded in some pops to get this one, I think at a comic book store. But it's super cool. I'm very excited to have this one in my collection. He has all the Ninja Turtles weapons. So basically, in the comic book story, so if you guys don't want to hear this, you can skip ahead. Basically, this is Michelangelo, and yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you. If you read the comics, you know, but if you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. Even though I've never read it, I've heard about it. I hear it's really good. I've heard the story before. I might look it up on YouTube, maybe see if there's like, I don't know, like a version of it where someone just skips the pages and then I can read it. I might read it soon, but it's definitely a cool pop, and I'm very happy to have them in my collection. Now these next two pops, were on my wish list for the longest of time. I wanted these pops since I started collecting, and I remember they were super expensive. One of them was definitely a grail at the time. Now it's definitely gone down a ton. But the first pop we have is the Cosmic Captain Crunch Funko Shop exclusive glow in the dark. This Funko Pop is super cool and Funko exclusive with that glow in the dark sticker. I really like this one. I wish I had the other three in my collection: Captain Crunch, Crunchberry Beast, and Shaun the Foot. I have the soda for these two. I don't have the soda for him. I have the 10-inch Captain Crunch, which is cool, but I would like the normal size one to go with this one, so I'm hoping to add that one to my collection eventually. Right now, I have a ton of ad icons. I think I have almost 2 shelves worth of ad icon pops, but there he is right there. And guys, the glow on this thing, it's probably the best glow pop I've ever seen. And now, this was one of the grails I've always been on the hunt for, and I can never find it for cheap. But I got this off a Whatnot auction for $20, and the window does have scuffing on it, but I honestly don't care. It is Lucky the Leprechaun. This was a grail, well, a personal grail I've been on the hunt for a few years, and it is definitely an awesome one. I would love to have Trix and Sunny the Cuckoo in my collection, in my ad icon collection. It would look so cool right here on the shelf right here with the other ad icons. I'm so excited to have that one in my collection. But now, guys, we have another side of Pop's worth, so let's see. So, first up, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because here, I'm going to have to, there, because I don't want to spoil anything. So let's start with this one over here. So we have a Bonnie from FNAF. This is a super awesome pop, part of the original FNAF set. I did pick this up with Lumpy Space Princess. So for this set, I do have Freddy and Foxy out of box. I would like to have Chica and Freddy and Foxy in box. And there's also Balloon Boy, which is a Walmart exclusive. I also have out of box. So technically, I only need 3 more. But I would like to get the other ones in the box. So there is Bonnie right there. Next up, let's do this one. So we have the, I believe this was a Foot Locker exclusive, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's either a Target or Foot Locker exclusive. Michael Jordan. This is a super awesome pop. This one released back in 2020, or no, not 2020, 2018, I believe. But this one is a restock from 2021. And I don't know why, guys. I never picked up a Michael Jordan pop. I actually got this for my birthday last year. And it was definitely one of my favorite pops I have in my collection. This will definitely be my favorite NBA pop I have in my collection. Because I only have one other NBA pop. It is not Michael Jordan, LeBron James. And then I also have the Lucas playing basketball right there in my collection. But let's get on to our next Funko Pop. And this one, guys, I'm about to show you, it's definitely another one of my favorites. We have the glow-in-the-dark Chase Twinkie the Kid. This is definitely a super awesome pop. I remember when I bought this. I think I paid 25 bucks, I think, for it. And with the protector, it came with the protector for free. I was so excited because this was an ad icon I wanted. I don't know why. I have the common version, just a regular Twinkie like this. It was weird. So basically what they did was, this was a Target exclusive where it glowed. This is a Chase for the common one like this. And then this was the Target exclusive glowed for the common. And then this is the Chase. I don't know how else to explain it, but anyway, it's a cool pop. Target exclusive glow, limited glow Chase edition. So there you go, guys. A glow Chase. This is probably my favorite Chase I own. Besides, I don't know if I have him out. I might. Oh no, I'm about to show you it. Never mind. So this next one is an ad icon from. So last year, my parents got lucky enough to visit the Funko Hollywood store for their first time. I went the first time last year in the summer. And when they went, they actually picked up a full case of a certain Hollywood exclusive with the Chase, and that is the Chester Cheetah Flocked Chase. They got a full case, and I was speechless. I don't know how they got that home, but they did. And guys, I'm not even kidding. This is probably my favorite Chase in my collection, besides obviously the Twinkie Chase. These two are my favorite Chases I own. Unless they make a Toy Story Chase that I have to have in my collection, which is that Lots of Soda Chase. That is another one of my favorites in my collection. But this is the Hollywood exclusive Chester Cheetah. So basically, they did have another Hollywood kind of like this one. It was the regular Cheetos one, but this is for the jalapeno one. And they did do a flocked version for the Chase, which I think was kind of cool. But there's the Chase right there, guys. Guys, we're coming down to the line on some of my favorite pops in my collection. So let's get into this one next, because we have the Flocked Jeffrey. This is another one of my favorite ad icons. I've been getting a lot of the ad icons I've always wanted for my collection. And this is actually, funny enough, my only Toys R Us exclusive pop in my collection. And I noticed this when I had it before. I didn't notice this before I got it. I think I got this for Christmas a few years ago when I actually started collecting pops. And this was my favorite ad icon. Just wait until I show you the last pop we have for today, because this is definitely in my top 5 favorite ad icons in my collection. Next up, we are gonna do this one. So we have the Pac-Man Funko Pop. So funny enough, I don't remember where I got this. I think I got it at a yard sale or something. It's something crazy like that. Not that I'm saying like a yard sale is crazy or anything, but it may have been a yard sale, maybe a festival or something. I don't know. I don't remember where I got this. I don't know. I don't think I got it at a festival. I got it for cheap though. I think I paid 25 bucks for it, and now it's worth like $40, which is crazy. I just don't remember where I got this. It was something crazy though. Anyway, the window's kind of wrinkled and the back has a little bit of damage, but I only paid 25 for it, and this was one pop that I was always on the hunt for, and I was just so excited to add this one to the collection. 2016 pop from the Pop Games line, one of the video game pops I've always wanted. Same thing with like Bonnie. I don't know why I've always wanted to get some of the FNAF pops. I just never did because they were kind of expensive. But there you go, guys. It is Pac-Man from Pac-Man. Next up, we will do this one. Now, this next pop, I don't think I've ever showed on my YouTube channel. It is another TMNT pop. This was in my top 10 favorite pops in my whole collection. It is Michelangelo with Surfboard from SDCC 2020. What is something cool about this one, he's got the surfboard and it says Calabunga, and it's got the San Diego Comic-Con logo. Super awesome Funko Pop. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. But let's get into our next pop here, which is a Stranger Things Funko Pop. And it is definitely my favorite Stranger Things character in season 4. We have Eddie. This is my favorite version of Eddie. I actually got this for my birthday last year as well. And this was a dream. Well, not a dream, but a personal grail of all I wanted. But I didn't know who he was because I think I found him at Target one time. And I'm like, I'm going to wait on him because I don't know who Eddie is. I don't think I'm going to like the character. I proved myself wrong, and I actually liked his character. And then when I tried to go back to Target the next few weeks, I didn't see him. So I had to pick him up. Well, I got him for my birthday, and it does have the special edition sticker, which honestly, I don't even care. As long as it's the figure itself, I'm happy with this. But let's get into our next pop here, which is going to be my favorite video game Funko Pop in my collection. I remember trying to go for this one during the SDCC drop. It is Super Sonic, guys. I was so happy on Christmas morning when I got this in 2022. It is Super Sonic first appearance. I remember the day of SDCC. I tried almost, it took Walmart like every 30 minutes for this to restock. Sell out, sell out, sell out. And I pretty much quit that day. And then on the Funko shop, I tried to grab one, and it sold out in like 2 minutes. So I wasn't able to get one off the Funko shop, but I got one for Christmas. And guys, like I said, this is probably my favorite Sonic Funko Pop in my whole collection because I love this pop. I don't know why. It's just something I love about this pop. And it's my favorite pop. Well, not my favorite pop, but one of my favorite Sonic Pop. My favorite video game pop in my collection. Next up, we have this one over here. So we have Freddy Funko as Hopper. Now, this is probably my favorite Freddy. And something cool about this one is I got this for a deal. So I think this one has like a PBG of like 40 bucks. I think I paid like 20 bucks, 30 bucks I think for it. It wasn't horrible. But what I didn't know, and I don't think the seller mentioned it to me, and I kind of wish he did. He or she, I'm sorry, I don't remember. But it has a giant corner ding right here, which I'm kind of sad about. But the front looks good, so I don't mind. But there's the Freddy Funko's Hopper, limited to 2,500 pieces. Definitely one of my favorite this is definitely my favorite Freddy in my collection. Now, if I ever get Freddy as Spider-Man or Willy Wonka or Oompa Loompa or Dwight, those will probably be my favorites. But for right now, this is definitely my favorite Freddy. But there's Freddy as Hopper. Also, I know Funko's never going to watch this. I'm going to tell you now. But for this next pop I'm about to show you, I would love to see a variant, or not even Freddy. It could be Proto. I honestly don't mind. But I would love to see Proto as Toucan Sam. It would probably be the best Freddy or a Proto ad icon. Now, I can't get this out. Actually, I can try. Pull the tape off real quick. And then we will pull him out of the heart stack. Okay. Oh, it's taped all the way. Hold on. I don't know why. Oh, I know why I taped this. Because it was, this is one of the, no, this isn't one of the stacks that, here it is, guys. Toucan Sam, the Funko Shop exclusive. I don't know why, but I feel like, what year did this, wait. Oh, Funko. So, basically, some of the hard stacks that has, like, this on the bottom, if it's all the way in, that means your pop's gonna get a little tiny thing in the bottom. And Toucan Sam took that. Darn it. Okay, but that's alright. It's gonna stay in my personal collection, so I don't mind. So, back in the stack it goes. Super awesome figure. I love this one. This was, funny enough, guys, this was my first ever Grail I got for my collection. I actually got this on Christmas Day. And it will forever be my personal favorite ad icon in my collection. But we have a few more pops that took this spot. Actually, this wasn't even supposed to be the next one because I had an idea for Funko for Proto. This was my next one I was going to do before this one. Jackbox. Now, something funny with this pop, it's kind of, I guess you could say, funny because it happened the next year for Emerald City Comic Con. It is the tiny sticker. So basically, funny enough. So basically, I actually know the story behind it. Funko was doing sodas that year. This was the first year they were ever doing sodas for a con. Well, no, second con they ever did sodas for. And they must have forgotten to put the right sticker on the sodas, because I think they put the Pops soda, the Pops stickers on the sodas and the soda stickers on the Pops. I think that's how it worked, but I'm not sure. But it was one I wanted, and I did not get anything from that drop that day, which, let's all face it, if y'all were collecting in 2020 and y'all got on the SDCC drop that day, it was a nightmare for sure. It was definitely a nightmare because for me, everything sold out in my cart. So no, I refreshed the page and I didn't know I was not supposed to. I think I could have got everything, maybe even some con stickers, but at least I have the Pops now, so I'm not too mad about it. But now, let's get into the next one. So these next 6 Pops will forever stay in my collection. I think, well, if I ever sell one, I think these next 5 I'm about to show you, I will forever keep in my collection. So the first up we have is Augustus Gloop from Willy Wonka. I hope I'm saying that right. Augustus Gloop. This is my favorite, one of my favorite sets of all time, the Willy Wonka ones. I really liked the new Wonka Pops. It's just, I like these a lot more. So here's Augustus right here. If you guys want to take a look at him, there he is right there with the chocolate bar. It's such an amazing pop. I mean, I love him. I love this pop. It's just really cool. I actually got this 2 years ago, and I never regretted that. So that's awesome. Next up, this one I actually picked up this year, and it's definitely another one of my favorites from the set. We have Mike TV. Now, something cool about this one, I think it's worth about 45 or 50 bucks, and I think I paid like 30, only because of the box, and I honestly don't mind. It's on the back. But what's cool about this pop is I think this one or Ant-Man was one of the first few pops to have a micro, like a very, very tiny pop about that size. I think it's almost about the size of a Biddy. It might be, no, it's a bit taller than the Biddy pop, but really cool pop right here. And by the way, if you're wondering about the damage, it's right there. I don't even think you can't even, like, yeah, I mean, you can tell, but I mean, I don't really care. It's one for my collection. So there is Mike TV, one of my favorite Willy Wonka character, and people tell me I look like Mike TV, I guess, but but this next one, I actually dressed up as him for Halloween, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of looked horrible in it, but we have Willy Wonka himself. Now, I would love to have the Oompa Loompa in my collection, but that one's kind of expensive. I think he's right around 50 bucks. I think I can get him though eventually for my collection. Now, the box is in okay condition on Willy. It's nothing horrible. Like, there's a small crease on the back and then the bottom's creased up. Honestly, the front's perfect, so I don't really mind. Also, this is my second favorite movie of all time. Love this set. These are the only 3 I have from Willy Wonka. But I'm almost done with the Wonka set. I only need one more, so I'll probably get it soon. But I'm actually going to keep this set on the table here. Now, this is actually my 3rd favorite, only because these next 2 will forever have a special place in my heart. So this next one we have is the Tony the Tiger Funko Shop exclusive, limited to 3,000 pieces. I actually got this year for my birthday. It's an awesome ad icon. It was a dream ad icon grail. I thought I would never have in my collection, but I finally got him this year, and I got him as a birthday present. So really awesome to have that one. But let's get into my number 2 and number 1 favorite Funko Pops in my collection. We have the OG Woody and Buzz Lightyear. The reason these will forever have a special place in my heart is because I love Toy Story. I will never stop loving it. Toy Story is my favorite movie growing up. And if I ever sell my collection, these 2 would definitely forever stay with me. But there they are right there. Here, we'll take a look at Buzz first. I know the boxes aren't perfect on them, but I just love them, and I honestly don't care. They're going to forever stay with me. Actually, I took him out of the box for 1 minute, and the arm fell off of him. So I had to super glue his arm. I love this one so much. There is Buzz Lightyear right there. Let me move Willy Wonka. We can put it right there. And now let's take a look at Woody. So here is Woody, right there, the first ever Woody pop. Super cool. And like I said, these will forever have a special place in my heart because I love Toy Story and it's my favorite movie of all time. Here, Willy Wonka. So these are my top 5 favorite pops in my collection right here. We'll just say you know what? Hold on. Let me move Augustus. Here, we'll move. These are my top 6 favorite pops of all time right here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. You make sure you turn on that notification bell as we try to upload a lot of videos and the shorts as well. We also try to do shorts and YouTube videos whenever I can. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we hope you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye, guys.